Ooh, this is pretty bad. 6 kids die in a Tennessee highway crash. Um, Rollover happened. People were throwing out their vehicles, which is which just tells you how good uh, wearing your seatbelt is. It will prevent you from being thrown out your vehicle.
Paramedics say the crash happened just a few feet away from where I'm standing. One adult and 6 children were thrown out of a car crews found turned over on the side of the road. It's something Brent Dyer says he'll never forget.
These are things sometimes I don't believe people are necessarily meant to see as human beings.
Children lying helpless on the side of the road.
Sometimes you have to swallow back a few tears and catch your breath just a little bit.
As Robertson County Chief of EMS, Dyer says this all started when a mass call went out at around 2 o'clock for a major crash on I-24 West Sunday morning.
From what we simply saw, what we know to be fact is there's a very severe rollover associated type crash. It appeared multiple patients were ejected.
Tennessee Highway Patrol officers say a Toyota Camry filled with 6 children, a woman and a man driving was found turned over on the side of the road. Officers say that woman and all 6 children were thrown out of the car. The woman now critically injured, while the man driving had minor injuries.
Yeah, the driver is extremely lucky that he only has minor injuries. He must have landed pretty nice or was just in the right position to suffer the least amount of injuries. All those people should have been wearing seatbelts. Otherwise, they would have just, rolled in their car and then been suspended as the car was flipped over.
It's one of the hardest things you'll ever do as a paramedic or anybody in emergency services is to realize that you can't do something for a child.
Dyer says Life Flight, Air Medical, and more than 4 different county emergency crews rushed to the scene. THP officers say crews found the driver of a pickup truck crashed into a road barrier near the Camry, but it's unknown how the two were connected.
Something like this would shock anybody. We're still human.
While doctors work on the woman in critical condition, Dyer says his heart breaks for the children.
They're the pure innocence of the world. And when they're laying there and, you want to do as much as you can for them.
There's a message Dyer is now begging drivers to take in.
I beg people, put your children in proper restraint devices. And I beg everybody that drives these roads to think about the outcome of impatience and the outcome of intolerance.
While THP officers investigate the crash, paramedics say they're praying for all of the families involved. In Pleasant View.